Kingdom people, they feel small because they can't make you feel small. But what I'm really hearing is they feel smaller because they can't make you feel small. And so, kingdom people, my goodness, you know, only insecure people try to make another feel small. Only insecure people. People who are secure in themselves and they have no issue with, well, people who are secure in themselves tend to not be people who have an issue with other people who are secure in themselves. And so anytime somebody's trying to make you feel insecure or small or break your spirit, make you feel away, that's because they're insecure. They're showing their insecurity. They're showing just how small they feel. And here's the thing, sometimes people don't realize how small they feel until you come around. Reason being, they tend to be around others who they deem as being smaller than them. And so they feel big or feel like, you know, that dude or that girl around other people. Now, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with being that dude or that girl, feeling like you're that dude or that girl, because why not? You should feel that way. But if it takes you having to be around small people or people you deem as smaller than you to feel that way, then you're really insecure. You really feel small, which means you have to be around people who are, in your mind, not you kingdom people, but in their mind, less than them. And so you came around, or they came around, or y'all both came around. And listen, they start feeling the way. Now, I have to add this because this is so significant, people, kingdom people. It's so significant. These people sized you up. Now, when they sized you up, although they saw you as an easy target, they didn't see you as being someone who's small. They saw you as being someone who, you know, you got something going on about yourself. This has been a thing that's been coming up a lot. Your beauty for you women and your handsomeness for you men. And sometimes when people see you as being beautiful or handsome, and maybe they don't deem themselves as being as beautiful or handsome, they act like that's the only thing to you. You know, sometimes, you know, especially for women, when people think women, some people, these kind of people, you know, they think that if women are beautiful, that they can't be smart as well. Well, what has happened is, not only are you beautiful and handsome, you're actually smart and intelligent as well. See, they didn't initially see that part. They just saw your beauty. And also, kingdom people tend to, for some weird reason, especially for women, when they see you as beautiful, they equate that to being, I'm kind of saying the same thing, not only dumb, but naive is what I really want to say. In other words, an easy target, someone that you could just toy with, and you're not that. So, they recognize it for what it is. They're like, oh, this person got something going on. They're pretty smart. They're about their business. Not only are they handsome and pretty, beautiful, they're smart. They're intelligent. They're about something in life. And so this made them feel a little insecure. I just heard a lot insecure. So what do? What did they do? They went through extremes to try to make you feel small. They had to knock down your confidence, or so they thought, so that they can still uphold this, you know, big time image that they had created for themselves by being around others that they deemed as smaller than them. And so kingdom people, they couldn't do that with you because they realized, oh no, this you got it going on. And so they had to beat you down, break it down again. So they thought. They tried. But what happened is they couldn't. Not only could they not, they performed these humiliation rituals on you. And what they found out is you don't really be getting humiliated. That you don't, because you don't care nothing about what people think, what they doing, what they got going on, how they feel about you. None of that bothers you. So no matter what they did, even in just attacks coming at you, whether it just be not necessarily physically, but physically in a way where they let it be known that they don't care for you. They let it be known that they're coming for you. They're attacking you, even if they're not verbalizing it, if you know what I mean. The idea is to make you feel a way because they're coming at you. See, kingdom people, oftentimes these kind of people, because I tell you, kingdom people, these people, listen, I want to say they don't have a brain, or they just don't, they have mashed potatoes for brains, but clearly their frontal lobe and their temporals are not functioning optimally as they should. They're not, clearly. Because if they were, we wouldn't be having these kind of talks. It just wouldn't be a thing. They lack critical thinking. They lack problem solving for real. They lack logical sense. So their brains are not functioning properly. And we know why, but we're not going to go too much deep into that. I'm just making a point to say this, kingdom people. See, they thought that them coming for you. See, this is how these people think. See, going back to the brain, the matter, the dark matter, because that's what they have in their brain. It has to be dark matter. It can only be that. They do too many dark things for there not to be dark matter completely, taking over their brain. It has to be. Anyway, see, this is the thing. This is their thinking. This is their logic. If they come for you, they show you how much they don't care for you, they mean mug you, or whatever they do. They show hostility towards you. In their mind, it's supposed to make you feel away. It's supposed to make you feel small. It's supposed to make you feel like, why they doing me like this? What I do to them? This have you questioning yourself why they acting like that towards you. But here's where the issue comes in for them. You already know what it is. You already know. Now, maybe at one point in time, it wasn't clear to you. But at this time, it's clear to you. You know what it is. You know why they do what they do. So when they do what they do, first of all, they're letting you know the spirit they're operating in. Then, on top of that, they're letting you know they're insecure. They feel threatened by you. And they're letting you know that they want to break you down. That's what happens. They're trying to make you feel small. and they can't, first of all. But not only that, but you know exactly what they're doing. You know exactly why they're coming for you. Because you know this. So, with you not responding or reacting the way they're looking for you to, which ultimately they're looking for you to show up small, shrink, even sometimes they looking for you to chase them or to come try to figure out what's going on. Why are you here? So they can play with you and toy with you and gaslight you and all that. And in them cases, I'm saying if you were to do that, not that you would, they would have you. It's like, gotcha. In other words, you would have bit the bait, but because you don't, they can't make you feel small. You don't care nothing about how they feel about you, what they doing. They can go crazy all they want and do all the humiliation rituals and everything else. But what be happening is they end up humiliation ritualing themselves. They were humiliation ritualing themselves and they didn't even realize it. They end up being the ones humiliated. I don't know why I can't talk. Let Let me drink some coffee. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. So Kingdom people, they was trying to make you feel small. And I'm trying to tell you, Kingdom people, these people feel smaller than small. I keep seeing the image of a pea. You know the pea, the vegetable? You know how small they are. That's what I keep seeing. A vision of a little pea. Because that's how small they feel. It's like, you know how people be wanting you to dim your light, trying to get you to dim your light? See, that's part of what they were trying to do too. They're trying to keep you from showing up and being who you are because you're too much. But really you ain't. Just too much for them. You make them feel small. When they was the big stuff, because they was around all these small people. Now they didn't got around somebody that ain't so small. And not that people around them was necessarily small per se. Perhaps. And what I mean by that is they were dimming their light. Some people don't know their light. They don't know who they are. They just don't know. So they're around people who are unawakened or maybe slightly awakened but not comfortable enough and not in a place where they have the courage to walk in their light. So again, they feel like they've been around people who were smaller than them and they was able to act like big stuff. But they couldn't do big stuff with you. They was like, oh, that's big stuff. Not that you're around here trying to be big stuff. You are who you are. You are a child of the Most High God. You are anointed. You are God's elect. You are a peculiar people, a royal priesthood set apart for God. So you're going to look different. Yeah, you're going to look big, yet humble. You know, you're going to be confident and secure in who you are and who you are in God ultimately, and who God is in you. You're secure in your relationship. Anyhow, yeah, they feeling real small, Kingdom people, and what makes them feel so small is the fact that they tried to make you feel small, and ain't nothing in you adhere, comply with their attempts to small you. ain't no evidence of it working. In fact, you might have become, in their eyes, bigger. How about that? And so, yeah, that makes them feel smaller. Going through extremes trying to make somebody feel small. And you mean to tell me they getting bigger? They getting better? They looking brighter? They looking fresher? They looking flyer? They going higher? You sure ain't smaller. And you ain't feeling small. Even if things have to be worked out and smoothed out in your life. I mean, life be lifing. That's just part of life. You know, you ain't feeling small. And because you not. You big in the sight of eyes of God. You got a big God. You serve a big God. So you show up big. You have a big presence. You have big kingdom energy. Big God energy. Big Jesus energy. Ain't nothing small about you, Kingdom people. Yet, them over there, they was trying to make you feel small. And now they feel smaller.